Hello everyone, so in today's video I thought I would show you where to get pretty much all of the basic tools. So the first ones you start off with, such as the hoe and the watering can, which you get from Benji during the intro. And then the hammer and axe are what we are going to find next. So the axe, you're going to want to go all the way south of town, take a right, and I don't know why I'm narrating where I am walking, it is very clear to see, but that is okay. And if you want a full tutorial on the game, I actually have a Let's Play series currently going on for this game, which I will link below. So we find the axe here, and of course it's broken, which sucks. So in order to fix it, we're going to need the hammer. So for the hammer, we're essentially going to go back through town, and normally I wouldn't show this and I would just describe where it's at, but for people who haven't played the game before, which I assume would be why you're watching this video, otherwise I don't know the other reason, but you're not going to go this way. However, I want to go ahead and get this quest. So to fix the axe, we're going to need to talk to the blacksmith, who is in this red brick building, and he is a lovely gent named Victor. Hello. So we got to introduce ourselves to him first, which obviously is normal when you first meet somebody. So we're going to tell him that we found his axe, and he wants us to bring him 4 iron ores. So it's nice just to go ahead and get this quest, but this is an optional thing to do. For me personally, it just flows better. As you can tell, I've never done a tutorial video, so this is kind of interesting. But this is essentially the start of the mountains, is right down here. You can also get to it from your farm if you take a left. However, it was just quicker for me to do it this way. And there is a fun little go home button right here, which I definitely recommend making use of when you're first starting off. However, only use that if your inventory is full, because I made the mistake of just using it willy-nilly, and I missed out on a lot of things, so that kind of sucks, but that's okay. So we're gonna go around this pond, and I love this cat, so you can befriend and eventually have the pets or the animals as pets. Does that make sense? And this is not the right way to go. The mountaintop is really confusing. However, like once you get used to it, it's not bad at all. We're actually gonna go up here. Yes, here's the bridge I was looking for. Okay. A great tutorial. Okay, so I'm gonna go north, and I assume this is north. There's not really a directional system in the game, but that's okay. I would also recommend selling some of these things that you randomly find, some of these berries, and you can just walk through trees kind of like I just did there, which is very helpful because otherwise you will get stuck a lot. Okay, and right up here is the cave that you're going to need to go into. So, ooh, we lucked out and we have 2 iron ores. So that is another reason why I wanted to get that quest right out of the gate. So here we have the iron hammer, and we have 1 ore, and over here we have 2. Okay, this is right where we started going into the mountains and stuff, so if you just take a left instead of going up, once you have the hammer, you will enter the mine. And this dude, Roberto, hello, he is missing his little Pomeranian, so we have to go help him find that. Or it. How do you refer to a dog? That? It? The dog. In order to open up the mine, so that's definitely something important. However, if you just essentially go up and then all the way to the left, here is his little Pomeranian. Hello! Oh, and you can even pick it up. 10 out of 10 gameplay. So, sadly you can't just chuck it down there. Not that you would want to anyway, but just a heads up. You gotta actually walk it all the way down the stairs, kind of like in Legend of Zelda with a water temple, and you're carrying the one girl. Yep, we all remember that day. But anyway, you will trigger a cutscene as soon as you're back in the mine. And oh, you reunited a owner and his dog. How cute. Okay. So, now the whole mine is open to us. The world is our oyster, and you're going to want to find some random iron ore that's just laying around. However, for me, it's personally a lot easier to go up to the 2nd level of the mine. Or, yeah, I think it's... Is it up? I believe so. There's not really a correct way to refer to it. I just go deeper in mine. That's probably the best way of saying it. So I essentially go up and around, and then you'll get to this point. But before we do that, I'm going to go ahead and break this rock real quick. And if you go south, then you will stumble upon this chest, which contains a sickle, which is really nice to know. So we'll go ahead and push that crate back so we have a quick intro and outro to the... Is that also a correct way of referring to intro, outro? entrance exit to the mine. Jeez. I should have wrote a script for this. I don't know why I didn't. And then around here, sometimes these contain iron ore, but since they don't have any silver specks to them, they just contain clay, which is something to watch out for. And I don't mean to be doing the mine puzzle here, but the first area is really easy to figure out. You just push the barrels onto the little like switches. And this room you're going to want to be really careful of when doing the mine puzzle, because if you step off this dark brown pathway, you actually close off an area to the mine. And since I'm not trying to complete the mine puzzle right now, it doesn't really matter to me. I essentially just want the iron ore that's in this room. So, here we go. Okay, here's one, and now we need one more. Is there a quick one here? No, there is not. Okay, so I did see one up in the top left. Oh, here's one. Okay, cool. So I will join back once it is the next day, and we can talk to Victor, because the shop will be open. Okay, everyone, and we are back. We brought him the 4 iron ores needed to fix the axe. So we have them right here. Let's see, this will be an easy fix. Cool. And the axe is ready. So now we just have one more main tool to get, and I will do a separate, I guess, tutorial to get the fishing pole, since you technically get it a little later on in the game. These are all the tools that you can get within the first 2 days. As far as I can remember, yeah, you can't get the fishing pole within the first 2 days. Which is okay. I mean, a little disappointing, but that's fine. Also, I'm not introducing myself to any of the townspeople, which is a-okay. And then, let's see. I'm trying to quick switch between the... There we go. Oh, went one too far. But we're going to go ahead and go... Maybe. Hold on. I got to find it. There. Oh, my God. Okay, so we're going to go right here. Same place we found the axe before. And we're going to go ahead and chop down this log right here. It's a little stump. And we'll get some more areas to forge, so I recommend doing this as soon as possible. And how many times can I say recommend in one video? That is a-okay. So following this lovely path, we will get the final main tool within the first 2 days of gameplay. So who am I? This doesn't look like Orangetown. And then this cutscene, which I've already voiced for my main series, so I'm not going to do that again. But essentially, she will give you... This witch here will give you this ribbon, and I will show you all the stuff that this ribbon can do here in just a minute. Essentially, it can teleport you to different places and allow you to sleep standing. So if you use the main button you use to use the tool, you can teleport, and as soon as you unlock more areas, such as Rocktown, which is north in the mountains, and like I know for sure there's a few other areas like the Summer Farm, Spring Farm, and Fall Farm, then you can just teleport there instantly and save you some time walking. It does use a little bit of energy, but it's really worth it in my opinion. So to show that example, we'll just go with my farm. And see, you can tell I used a little bit of energy, not much though. And then if we use it again, we can sleep standing, which will essentially speed up the time, which is really helpful when you're waiting for shops to open and you just need to pass time for whatever reason, especially if you're waiting to talk to people as well. But I know this has been a really choppy tutorial. I'm still learning how to do them. But I figured for those of you who are starting this amazing and wonderful game for the first time, this is definitely a great way to start out, is to have these few tools at your disposal. So thank you guys so much for watching, and please check out my main series for this game and some of my other ones, because you might end up liking them. And please remember to like, comment, subscribe, the whole shebang, and I will see you in the next tutorial. Bye!